they have actually not lost a game with Hayes in the court, dating all the way back to February 19th. Nearly a 1-month sample here and currently riding a 9-game win streak with him on the court. So yeah, he definitely is making an impact and one that goes beyond the box score alone. But if we are talking about numbers, in their past 10 games in which Hayes played in 6 of them, the guy's been averaging about 11 points per game, nearly double of which that he had been averaging prior to the Anthony Davis trade, about 6 rebounds a game to go with it, over 1 block per game, shooting a team high 79% from the field, and being a plus 30 in that time frame. Or then simply post Anthony Davis trade, in the 15 games that he's played, averaging about 24 minutes per game, over 9 points per game, about 5.5 rebounds per game, over 1 block per game, on average being a plus 6.5 per game in regard to plus minus rating, third on their team in that time frame, falling behind only Dorian Finney-Smith and Rui Hachimura, even ahead of both Luka Doncic and LeBron James, so pretty damn impressive, leading their team with a 77% field goal percentage, and probably being the most underrated player on their entire team, if not the entire league in that time frame if you ask me. With that in mind though, what has Hayes done and how has he broken out so quickly, both offensively and defensively for their team? Well, if you're talking about offense, I would be lying to you if I said that wasn't in large part due to Luka Doncic.
Man, that's the best point guard in the league, so I trust he's going to find me every time I get open. My job is just to try to get him open as well, so it's like a relationship. You both got to contribute something.
But even apart from that, gotta give Hayes credit here too. Not only the finishing at the rim, but simply the timing between them. Yes, Luka can throw a guy open and definitely has great vision on the court, but if you actually watch Hayes in the court and the connection between them, Hayes done a really good job at slowing down and not getting too ahead of the play, getting in the right spot at the right time for Luka Doncic to find him, whether it be an alley-oop or a dump off around the rim, finding the right spot to not shrink the floor for Luka Doncic, but space it both vertically and to not kind of clog the lane, be around the rim but not too close to Luka Doncic, and finding that good balance between them. You know, I kind of related to a wide receiver in football, being able to find the soft spot in his own defense. And what I mean by that, rather than them fully running their route or getting too far ahead or too far behind in the play, they kind of stop in the middle of it where no defender actually is, and makes them a much easier pass to their quarterback and one that otherwise would not be possible for them to make. And in relation to that with what Hayes is doing for their team and with the pick and roll game between him and Luka Doncic, he's not getting too far ahead or too far behind in the pick and roll or getting trapped under the rim, but actually waiting and has perfect timing with Luka Doncic and a really good chemistry growing between them. For example, here in a play last night during the Phoenix game, the Suns are trapping and blitzing Luka, trying to force him to the corner and therefore trying to cut off the pass between him and Jaxson Hayes, but Hayes is actually able to help him out, getting slightly behind Bradley Beal, the point of attack defender, also in front of the weak side defender, staying in the middle of the court and not getting too far under the rim, and making it a possible, albeit difficult pass for Luka Doncic to make, but actually a possible one from the timing between him and Jaxson Hayes, which led to a bucket at the rim and an and one bucket at that, showing off their chemistry and the really good connection between them in the pick and roll game. And no, it's not a connection that's been limited to him and only Luka Doncic. For example, on this play, running a high pick and roll with Austin Reeves, he sets the pick, but rather than immediately running or cutting to the rim, he waits a little bit, letting Austin dive to the rim and attract the attention of the defense and the rim protector with him. Then Hayes cuts to the rim, getting a much more wide open pass and a much more wide open lane to the rim, forcing their weak side defender, Kevin Durant here for example, to try and contest him rather than their primary defender, all of which was set up by his patience and timing within the pick and roll game. And well, like I mentioned before, that timing has led to him becoming very efficient. In their past 6 games now, leading their team with a 79% field goal percentage, not only from easy dump-offs and alley-oops at the rim, but again, legitimately good timing at the rim, in which not only he is benefiting from, but also Luka Doncic, LeBron, and or Austin Reeves are benefiting from too.